Well, hello, my lovely listeners. Today, on Terrors from the Creative Mind, I have a new little gem that I found hidden away in the depths of the internet. It's a wonderfully instructional piece on how to find a creature from legends. Be careful though, because they may not be what you expect. So please, sit back and prepare yourself for the dead man's mouth. Would you believe me if I told you genies were real? They are, but not like anything you'd expect them to be. The stories say that you have to rub a magic lamp to get them to come out, but that's only half true. It doesn't have to be a bottle. It can be anything. Do you want proof? There's a street at the edge of town where nobody lives. I forget the name, but you know which one I'm talking about. Go there. You will need a carton of milk and a candle. Every one of the houses on the street are empty and falling apart. The one you're looking for doesn't appear any different from the others on the outside, but it's what's on the inside that makes it so special. Go inside, shut the door behind you, and go upstairs. They look weak, but don't worry, they won't collapse on you. Once you come to the hallway at the top, go all the way down, and there will be a closed door on your right. Knock on it. No one will answer, but it's rude to simply barge in. Inside, there will be a man sitting on a chair facing the door. Don't worry, this man is dead. He's been dead for a long, long time, but his skin is still attached to his body like he only died a week ago. You might notice that his stomach looks bloated. It's supposed to be that way. No, of course he isn't looking at you. He's dead. It's always dark in that room, no matter how bright the sun is shining. Set the candle on the table and light it. It will not illuminate the back of the room. That's all right. You don't want to see what's back there anyway. Now comes the fun part. Take your milk in one hand, and with the other, reach out and open the dead man's mouth. Pour the milk inside. All of it. Don't stop. Then, once it's all gone, step back and wait. You might hear something moving inside the dead man's stomach. Don't worry, it's supposed to do that. Strange thoughts will come to you. You'll remember a song your mother sang to you when you were little. Even if your mother never sang, or you never knew your mother, you will remember this song. Sing it. Once you are done, you will see the strange thing inside the dead man's stomach, the thing that made him look bloated, move. It will rise up through his chest, then up his throat, and finally it will force the dead man's mouth open and fall out onto the table. You won't know how to describe it, all red, oozing meat and teeth and eyes, and a long tendril that runs from it back to the dead man's mouth. It almost looks like a fetus, though certainly not a human one. Don't worry, it won't hurt you. This is the genie you came to see. It will say something in a language nobody knows, and a hand that you cannot see will place something on the table in front of you. Take it. It's not polite to refuse gifts. It will be one of three things, and what happens next depends on what you receive. Once you take it, the genie will go back inside the dead man's stomach to sleep. If you receive a small copper coin, thank the dead man and leave. Take the milk carton, do not blow out the candle. Go home and go right to bed. When you wake up, something good will happen. It's different for everyone, but the results are always good. If you receive the head of a tin soldier, you will blink and find yourself back on the sidewalk outside the dead man's house, and you will see yourself going in through the front door. Do not follow yourself inside, because this time the door will not lead to the dead man's house. Go home. If you receive the eye of a cat, the candle will go out. I'm not sure what happens after that. Sometimes they're never heard from again. Other times, when a new adventurous soul ventures inside to see the genie, the dead man, or woman, might be you. And that, my lovely listeners, is the end of our tale. I hope it gave you the chills you were looking for. If it did, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more like this, please subscribe as well. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again in our next terror-filled episode.